Is that a recommendation that you agree with, and how would you progress the urgently needed additional support for young people leaving the care system?
Well, firstly, I absolutely agree with the identification of the problem that you and your committee have put forward. Lots of children coming out of care essentially go off a cliff edge from having support when they're in care to almost none, and we've got to, in my view, change that so there's support and it's graduated as they come out of care. I haven't looked particularly at the recommendations, but I will make sure that they are being looked at and obviously give you our full response to them.
Thank you. So we welcome very much the government's commitment to youth guarantee to support young people into education, employment or training. But we are really concerned about some of the additional barriers that young care experienced people face, often as a consequence of trauma that they've suffered earlier in their lives. And the evidence that we've seen would point to the government's decision to withdraw universal credit from under 22-year-olds as having particularly harsh impacts on increasing poverty amongst care experienced young people. Our report recommends that group of young people, actually numerically a very small group of people, are removed from the exemption, from the decision to withdraw universal credit so that they can still access that support when they need it. Is that something that you will be prepared to take forward?
Well, certainly have a look at the recommendation that your committee has made. I do think the youth guarantee is a hugely important part of what we're trying to do, but we'll certainly look at your recommendation.
One of the issues is that the mental health support often isn't there for those young people who've experienced trauma earlier in their lives,